Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard of the term dating up? It's a term that people usually use to refer to men that date women that are far out of their leagues. You may be thinking, what the heck does dating have to do with this video? This is a Vision video. Well, listen to me, man. I love Vision. I've always loved Vision in the comics. He's one of the very first characters I ever got to 6 stars when I started playing this game 6 years ago. But Vision's never been top meta. Shit, he's never even been a thought in anyone's mind as being like one of the best characters in the game. So I'm gonna say this to you right now. This version of Vision is the best version of Vision we've ever seen in the game, and it might very well be the best version of Vision we will ever see. He's just that good. However, it will come at the price of you purchasing this uniform and getting him to tier 3. But man, is he good. I can definitely say right now he deserves to sit beside the queen because he's starting to earn my respect once again. So let's talk about it, man. Netmarble actually delivered on this white suit for Vision. So if you were thinking, yeah, he's second best, he's Wanda's +1, he's just out here simping, nah, he deserves some respect. And I'm going to show that to you right now. So we're at 173. People are building up Vision because, you know, they didn't have the blast books. We just got Mephisto. I had the blast books. So I'm going to show you guys what you have to look forward to if you give them your CCF, your Essence of Dimension, your Titan Component Bag, your love, your crystals, all that stuff. Before we jump into it, let me show you something right quick. All right, so Vision's leadership, right, that has been changed because he has to support the queen if he wants to be respected as a king. Can't say I'll give him that title just yet, but just look at Nick Fury's lead and what it does for Wanda. It bumps Wanda up to 60,000, right? Look at Nick Fury has a 50% attack lead, right? The reason why I'm showing you that is because if Vision is also only giving Scarlet Witch 50%, then she should have the same amount of energy attack as she would if I did this. However, Vision's leadership actually stacks, so Scarlet Witch goes up to 64,000. That is really, really good. However, Scarlet Witch already has a really good leadership, so if you can afford to, you can always put her with double support like a Mystique and a Valkyrie, or a Mystique and a Coulson, or what have you, if you're using her in World Boss Ultimate. However, just wanted to show that to you guys really quickly in case you were like confused or you weren't too sure in regards to whether or not Vision's leadership would stack for Scarlet Witch. Everybody, including himself, will get 20% all attack, and when it comes to Scarlet Witch, she'll get the 50, that's for her, plus the 20 on top. Total of 70. So it's something very similar to what we saw Netmarble do with my guy right here, Miles Morales. However, it's even better because as you can see, everybody gets 24% debuff duration decrease, and then Carnage gets 70% and then gets damage reduction. So Carnage basically gets all the attack and nobody else gets any, right? Including Miles. So this is actually done much better in my opinion. All right. Let's jump into what Vision got for himself, because he got quite a bit. Let's start off with the uniform bonus, and I'll show you guys the options in case I get caught up in everything else, because I'm excited for Vision, right? I'm very excited for Vision. So first off, uniform bonus. They actually, let me do this first. Uniform options. They put Blade in here. That's kind of a dud, not gonna lie. This is Blade's best uniform if you want to play Blade, but it's easily skippable, just my opinion. Hyperion, this is not a good one either because we're waiting for a better uniform for Hyperion down the road. So that's kind of bad. 2 bad uniforms to start off. Unlike with Scarlet Witch, who got really good options, Vision's not looking too hot. Okay. Next one, Scarlet Witch. It's the old uniform. Kind of makes sense that some Scarlet Witch is reflected in its uniform options. It would have been nice if it was the newest one, but it is what it is. Or at least the all new, all different, but they're going all the way back to Uncanny Avengers, which kind of sucks. Anyways, moving on, we have Ant-Man Endgame kind of trash, to be honest with you. And then Kamala Khan, this is her best uniform. It's really good. If she ever gets an awakening, I feel like you could play her in this uniform and get stuff done. So one good option here. The rest kind of missed the mark for me personally. However, let's take a look at the uniform bonuses now. So in terms of what they did here, they increased the all attack from the previous uniform, which was at 20%. They increased that by 10%, so now it's up to 30. And then the decreased debuff duration, they increased that by 10% from 20 to 30, and the resistance is staying the same. All right, over here on his tier 3 skill, it's actually really good, but we'll skip that for now. Let's talk about his tier 2 passive, because he's getting super armor, which is really good, because that means he's not going to get guard broken by KNULL or MEPHISTO, and ideally at tier 3, that's where you're going to want to use him, because yes, he can compete. He is a DPS, and you can use his own leadership and then run him with double support. That's what we're going to do today, and I want to show you guys. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not even done testing him. I'm not even done building him, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick video showing off the vision. I do like the fact that he gets to keep that globe. I was kind of missing it. I was hoping they would keep it, and they did, right? The idle animation for him is beautiful. Anyways, moving on. They gave him super armor, all defense, and a massive 40% damage decrease, which Vision should be a very tanky character, and with this damage reduction, he definitely feels that way. One skill has stun and silence. You could possibly use him for ABX if you wanted to, for silence, I guess. But moving on. The third skill is where it gets spicy, boys. They decided to go ahead and give him defense down that applies in World Boss Ultimate, which is really good. Before, he had defense down on his skills. However, they did not apply in World Boss Ultimate, so it was just pretty much garbage. This time, they decided to actually do it right. They gave him defense down that applies in World Boss Ultimate. Additionally, they messed around with his damage accumulation. They gave him immunity here, but his damage accumulation, they actually changed it from him taking damage to him dealing damage. So instead of having to take a bunch of damage and then being able to dish out more damage a la Luke Cage or Sharon Rogers, they gave him, in my opinion, the best type of damage accumulation, which means you pop this, you do your skills, and your damage just keeps ramping up until it hits the cap, which is really good. However, they gave him less than 1%. Maybe they have grander things for him in the future. It'd be nice, but it is what it is. However, you can actually keep this thing up almost all the time, so that's pretty good. All right, 15-second cooldown, 7-second duration. That's pretty damn good. Next up, we have his forward skill. Now he has paralysis here, which is really good for World Boss Ultimate. Before you get him to tier 3, that's where you're going to use him. And then he also has invincibility, so that's really good. This skill also does decent damage, and he summons a bunch of illusions of himself, which actually looks pretty cool. Next up, we have his fifth skill. And right here, they gave him one thing that I really complained about on the last uniform, and that is a heal. So this is really good. Along with the damage reduction and the healing, Vision actually becomes pretty tanky now. And then they even went ahead and they buffed up the attack buffs here quite a bit, all the way up to 40% all attack and all defense. And then the crit rate buff, they actually brought that up from 20% to 30%. That's really good. And then right here on the energy charge, as you can see right here, he can become immune to physical damage, 10 seconds, 30-second cooldown, and then he reflects 50% of the energy damage he receives up to 100% of his max attack, which is really good. Overall, this is a top to bottom rework for Vision. There's nothing wrong with this in my opinion. They could have gone further with the accumulation, but he's perfectly fine as is. One thing I will say is that Vision seems like one of those characters where the majority of his value will come from his tier 3 solar annihilation. And do not cancel this skill, okay? I know we're in the wave right now where you do 3 cancel, or you do your accumulation or your attack buff, you cancel your tier 3 or your awakened skill, and then you proc on maybe your 5, for example Gambit and plenty of other characters. But please, for the love of God, do not cancel this man's tier 3 skill, because that's where all of his damage comes from. Well, not all of it. You get decent damage from the 5th, really good I should say, but way more damage from his tier 3 skill. And his tier 3 skill is really long. It kind of reminds me of Namor. where this thing will activate on a 5-second proc, and even if you land it perfectly at the 5-second mark, it will run into the next proc. That's how long Solar Annihilation is. It really feels like he's trying to annihilate everyone. Easily could have been a villain uniform for Vision, but he stays a hero. Now, let me talk to you guys about a rotation for Vision. By the way, let me show you guys the ISO set. It's still not done because before nothing was awakened here because he wasn't that good. He was okay with the old uniform, but he wasn't like good, top tier, great. So there was no need for me to do that. By the way, for shits and giggles, I threw a rage on him because I gambled and I got like 10 of these the other day. So I'm like, let me throw one on Vision, see how trash he is. Man, I feel like maybe even energy might be better for this guy. But we'll test him out with rage today, and I'll show you how he does. And if I'm surprised, I'm sure a couple of you guys out there are gonna be surprised. If you had realistic expectations for him, if you were like expecting him to like, I don't know, become Null or Sentry or some shit like that, then maybe you won't be impressed by what he can do now. But considering where he was before, I am very much so impressed. So hats off, kudos to Netmarble. Anyways, skill rotation, let's talk about it because it will vary depending on whether you have a rage or whatnot on him. You always want to start off with the 3rd skill. Then you want to go into the 4th skill. Do delayed cancel. You don't want to cancel it right away because when you do the 4th skill, he's going to summon these holograms and he's going to move around the enemy. Love the movement. And then after that, you want to proc on your 5th skill. Proccing on your 5th skill is really good because of the attack buffs and it does really good damage. When your tier 3 skill is up, it's up to you what you want to do, but in my opinion, you want to go 3 cancel, 5 cancel, and then proc on your tier 3 if you are not using a rage. If you're using a rage, you can be careless and you can just go like 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5 cancel, and then your tier 3. The reason why you want to always use your 5th skill before your tier 3 is just because it has the attack buff here. Okay, sometimes maybe you want to go 3 cancel and then go right into your tier 3 and then save your 5th skill for when you come out of the tier 3. But for me, I just find it to be best to just use the 5th skill and then go into the tier 3. So really loving this uniform for Vision. I cannot stress it enough, guys. This is absolutely amazing. So you can see he summons these illusions, these holograms of himself, and then they just blast the enemy. So we do 3 cancel, 4 delay cancel, 5, and 5 he summons Scarlet Witch and she's right there beside him, just basically doing what reminds me of a father-son Kamehameha between Goku and Gohan. That's kind of what Vision's 5th skill reminds me of. And then we have Solar Annihilation. It's just like absolutely mental. So you want to do something like this, boom, 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 and then Vision just takes to the sky like a golden god. And look at this. It's just, you think it's over? Nah, it's not over. This is crazy, man. Absolutely insane. So let me jump into some War Boss Ultimate action. Actually, scratch that. We're jumping into some War Boss Legend action, man. We'll do Ultimate later. All right, boys. I know the video's been running for a minute, so I don't want to keep you guys much longer. Let's get it. All right, let's just drop that there. Boom. By the way, his 2 skill, really good. After you come out of the 5, follow up with that. Alright, let's watch this, boys. Solar Annihilation. That was not even that good. Wait until we get a nice spicy proc, bro. Just wait, just wait. You'll see for yourself, guys. Trust me. Look at that. The 2 skill just took off like a whole bar by itself. Bro, who's trying to escape? Nobody's trying to escape, fam. Bro. Pull up on this guy. Look at that, bro. That's so much damage off just his 2 skill because of his damn accumulation, bro. Like, look at that. 1 minute. Null's already on his feet. He's like, wait, who is this guy, bro? This is Vision? That simp that rocks beside Wanda? Wanda's +1? Nah, bro. This a whole new world. Hey, let me stop, bro, before they hit me with that copyright. Anyways, man. All right, let me come out of that corner. Come out of that corner, you punk. What's wrong with you? Let me just lavate las manos. Just levitate around us, cause I'm a god. Bro. Yo, Vision, I love his tier 3, bro. I leave the SFX on and I don't even care, bro. Like, I'm flexing on man, bro. SFX on everything, bro. I want to see him shine on him. I know some of you guys gonna hate me for this, man, but like, man, it's fine. I love it, bro. I love when characters that are just like really bad, that are supposed to be good, just get good. Also, some of my attacks are missing because Noah's just like chilling in a corner over there like a buffoon. But like, I just want to point out to you, like, these are stages that I use like my my gambit and stuff on, and Vision's doing it. Vision could not do half this crap before, bro. Okay, I was gonna use my tier 3 there, but like, it's fine. To be fair, Vision didn't have a tier 3 before, but like the point still remains. Even if he had a tier 3 with that old uniform, you know what? The tier 3 does a lot of damage. So let me actually just say that. Alright? But the 5th skill is nice too. Bro, I'm gonna test him out without the uniform, and I'm gonna test him with the old uniform. I'm gonna do so much testing with Vision because, bro, I'm loving him right now. I'm actually loving him right now. As soon as this guy comes down, I'm hitting him with this tier 3, bro. I'm standing right in that corner. Let's go. Get up. Bro, get down here, man. You not trying to die? You not trying to die? Bro, I've decided your fate. You gotta die, bro. You gotta die. All rest gotta die, bro. Anyways. It's nice that we don't need a target for Vision tier, sorry, not tier 3, 3rd skill. So we can just use that all the time to like just build up his okay. There we go. We can use that all the time to build up his tier 3. Okay, where is, there we go. There's my proc. Alright, I'm gonna fry you, bro. Like, don't get any ideas, punk. Yeah, don't get any ideas. That was not even a good run, bro. That was just a casual run. My build for him is still not complete. But man, I'm telling you, Vision is actually banging, boys. Alright, boys. So just because the run time for the video is already really long, I'm just gonna do a really low floor here. Just like level 2 against MEPHISTO. Show you guys how Vision be rocking. Because he's kind of nuts, bro. He's actually kind of nuts. I also love him for MEPHISTO because of the fact that he has high resistance, which includes fire resistance. So MEPHISTO does less damage to him. Bro, he just pushed phase in 19 seconds. I just want to point that out, boys. He just pushed phase in 19 seconds. If he could move around when he was using his 5th skill, you know how sick that would be, bro? Let's hit him with that solar annihilation, bro. Like, yeah, like, yeah, MEPHISTO. Like, what's up, man? What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? Like, you're kind of slow still. I need more movement speed on my cards. Hit me in the comments, boys. Are we crafting? Let me see 500 likes on this video, and I'll craft a card. I said 600 on the last one. If we get 600 on that, we'll do one. If we get 500 on this, we'll do another one. Alright? Cool. Let's see it. Yo, look at the bars, bro. More bars than a prison. Yo, okay. Ah, come on. Yeah, I wish he could move. But it's okay. He's channeling his inner god, bro. Like, that's why he doesn't move. We don't need to move, bro. Bro, I'm about to, when MEPHISTO transforms, I'm about to like erase him right now. Like, I'm about to hit him for like 15 bars. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, just count the bars. Just count the bars. Keep in mind, I have no pierce. So like, when I get pierce, bro. When I get pierce, bro. And you can see for yourself, like, even after he does his tier 3, his damage is still good. Yo, can we just do this? Like, forget, like, yeah, forget, like, dodging, bro. Dodge? Who needs that? Alright. I guess we gotta go stop this guy. But yeah, Vision is gonna become one of my daily clears because he's fun and he's strong. Yeah, I will say that. I look forward to testing him out with an energy and see if I can still like slap with him. He's kind of slow. Yeah. Yep. He's kind of slow. That's the only problem. He's kind of slowly moving. But it's okay. Because what needs to move fast is the bars. What needs to move fast moves at the right speed, okay? What he lacks in movement speed, he makes up for in damage. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of Vision. Like I said, if you had realistic expectations for Vision, this uniform should exceed them. If you had unrealistic expectations for him, this uniform should still be good enough. Okay? I'm just saying, it's really, really good. But a lot of his value is definitely coming from his tier 3. So if you have him at tier 2, he might not look as impressive. Well, for obvious reasons, right? Because he's not at his full potential yet. Tier 3, he's at his full potential. Anyways, hit me in the comments. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. We are going to test out Mr. Fantastic and the Thing now that they've been buffed. Because we need to find out just how good the maker truly is at this point. I'm gone. Peace.